A powerful nor'easter is brewing over the Atlantic, its swirling clouds gathering strength as it sets its sights on the northeastern United States. Meteorologists have been tracking this system for days, watching as it rapidly intensifies, drawing in cold Arctic air and moisture from the ocean. The stage is set for a major winter event, one that could rival some of the most memorable storms in recent history. From the bustling streets of New York City, to the historic neighborhoods of Boston, and the windswept Delaware coastline, millions of people are now in the path of this impending storm. The sheer scale of the area at risk is staggering, with urban centers, small towns, and rural communities all facing the threat of severe winter weather. This isn't just another winter storm. Experts are warning that we could be witnessing the formation of a bomb cyclone, a meteorological phenomenon marked by a sudden and dramatic drop in atmospheric pressure. Such storms are notorious for their intensity, often bringing blizzard conditions, hurricane-force winds, and whiteout visibility. If forecasts hold true, daily life could grind to a halt on a scale not seen in years. Streets that are usually filled with traffic and pedestrians may soon be deserted, as blinding snow and howling winds make travel nearly impossible. For many, the coming hours will be a test of endurance and resilience. Along the eastern seaboard, cities and towns are taking no chances. Storefronts are being sandbagged against the threat of coastal flooding. Highways are closing in anticipation of treacherous conditions, and utility crews are working around the clock to prepare for widespread power outages. Local governments are issuing warnings and activating emergency plans, determined to keep residents safe. Emergency services are on high alert, urging everyone to finalize their preparations. Supermarkets are crowded as people rush to stock up on food, water, batteries, and other essentials. For the elderly and vulnerable, neighbors and community organizations are stepping in to offer help, ensuring no one is left unprepared. The last time New York City faced a blizzard warning was in 2017, a stark reminder of how rare and serious this situation is. Memories of past storms linger in the minds of many, fueling both anxiety and determination as the city braces for what could be a historic event. With forecasts calling for heavy snow accumulations, fierce winds capable of toppling trees and power lines, and the added risk of coastal flooding, the focus now shifts to safety and survival. Residents are being advised to stay indoors, avoid unnecessary travel, and check on loved ones as the storm bears down. As darkness falls and the first flakes begin to swirl, a sense of uncertainty hangs in the air. No one knows exactly how severe the impact will be, but one thing is clear: communities across the Northeast must be ready to face whatever challenges this powerful nor'easter brings. Nor'easters are notorious winter storms that hammer the northeastern U.S. with fierce winds and heavy precipitation. Named for the northeast winds off the Atlantic, these storms can strike any time but are most severe in winter. This nor'easter is forecast to rapidly intensify into a bomb cyclone, a storm whose pressure drops at least 24 millibars in 24 hours. Bomb cyclones bring explosive wind speeds and intense snowfall, amplifying the storm's impact. The combination of a nor'easter and bomb cyclone means extreme conditions and widespread disruption. Understanding these terms highlights the urgency rapid intensification can catch even prepared communities off guard. Meteorologists are closely tracking the storm, providing updates as its path and strength evolve. Staying informed and ready is crucial as this formidable system approaches. New York City, Boston, and Delaware are directly in the storm's crosshairs, each facing unique challenges. The I-95 corridor, home to millions, will see heavy snow and high winds, threatening to paralyze daily life. New York's dense infrastructure will be tested as crews scramble to keep roads clear and services running. Boston could be buried under deep snow, complicating transportation and daily routines. Delaware must brace for both snow and coastal flooding, especially in vulnerable shoreline communities. Power outages and travel disruptions are likely, with coastal areas at risk of flooding and erosion. Emergency services are working non-stop, urging residents to stock up, secure property, and prepare for outages. With proper preparation and community focus, these regions can weather the storm's impact. Meteorologists are closely monitoring a powerful winter storm system that is set to impact millions along the I-95 corridor. Forecasts are calling for significant snowfall totals, with most areas expecting between 6 and 12 inches of accumulation. This means that cities and towns, from Washington, D.C. through Philadelphia, New York City, and up to Boston, should prepare for a major winter weather event that could disrupt daily life for several days. Coastal regions, especially those closer to the Atlantic, are bracing for even heavier snow. Here, totals could reach 12 to 18 inches, and in some isolated locations, even higher amounts are possible. The combination of moisture from the ocean and cold air from the north is creating ideal conditions for intense snowfall, with some meteorologists warning that certain communities could be virtually buried under snow by the time the storm passes. In fact, some spots may see up to 36 inches of snow, an extraordinary amount that could shatter previous records for this time of year. Such deep accumulations will make travel nearly impossible and could leave vehicles and homes completely surrounded by snowdrifts. Along with the heavy snow, powerful winds are expected to sweep through the region. Gusts could range from 35 to 60 miles per hour, creating true blizzard conditions. These winds will whip the snow into the air, drastically reducing visibility and making it extremely dangerous to be outside. Whiteout conditions are likely, especially in open areas and along the coast, where the wind has more room to accelerate. The combination of heavy, wet snow and strong, persistent winds poses a serious threat to trees and power lines. Branches weighed down by snow may snap, and entire trees could be uprooted, leading to blocked roads and property damage. Power lines are especially vulnerable, and widespread outages are a real possibility as the storm intensifies. Utility crews are already preparing for emergency repairs, but residents should be ready for the possibility of losing electricity for hours or even days. Having flashlights, batteries, and extra blankets on hand is highly recommended, as restoring power during a blizzard can be a slow and dangerous process. Snowfall rates could reach an astonishing 1 to 3 inches per hour at the height of the storm. This will quickly overwhelm snowplows and road crews, making it nearly impossible to keep up with the accumulation. Roads may become impassable, and vehicles could easily become stranded, so it's crucial to stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary. Residents are strongly urged to avoid all non-essential travel and to exercise extreme caution when shoveling heavy wet snow. Overexertion can lead to serious health risks, and emergency services may be delayed in reaching those in need due to hazardous conditions. Preparation is absolutely essential. Stock up on food, water, and necessary medications before the storm arrives. Stay tuned to local news and weather alerts for the latest updates, and make sure your mobile devices are fully charged in case of power outages. Take time to check on neighbors, especially the elderly or those with special needs, to ensure everyone is ready for the storm's impact. This winter storm is shaping up to be one of the most significant in recent memory. Its severity demands respect and readiness from everyone in its path. By taking precautions now and staying informed, you can help keep yourself and your loved ones safe as the storm unfolds. True blizzard conditions, defined by sustained winds over 35 miles per hour and visibility reduced to less than a quarter mile for at least 3 consecutive hours, are exceptionally rare in major metropolitan areas like New York City and Boston. While these cities are no strangers to winter storms and heavy snowfall, the specific combination of intense wind and prolonged whiteout is something that only happens every few years, if that. Most winter storms simply don't reach the threshold to be classified as a blizzard, making such events both memorable and disruptive when they do occur. This nor'easter, however, is forecasted to meet all the official criteria for a blizzard, making it a significant and potentially historic event for the region. Meteorologists have been closely monitoring its development, warning residents to prepare for conditions that could rival some of the most severe storms in recent memory. The last time New York City was placed under a blizzard warning was back in 2017, underscoring just how unusual and noteworthy this situation is. For many residents, memories of that storm still linger, streets emptied, transit systems halted, and daily routines upended by the relentless snow and wind. With heavy snow, fierce winds, and dangerously low visibility, this blizzard will present serious challenges not only for residents trying to go about their day, but also for emergency services and city infrastructure. Roads may become impassable, public transportation could be suspended, and power outages are a real possibility as the storm intensifies. Many people in these cities may be unaccustomed to such severe weather, especially those who have moved here from milder climates or have never experienced a true blizzard before. That's why it's so important to heed the advice of local officials and weather experts. Preparation and caution can make all the difference when facing a storm of this magnitude. Staying indoors, avoiding unnecessary travel, and ensuring you have emergency supplies like food, water, flashlights, and batteries are all crucial steps. Simple actions, like charging your phone, checking on neighbors, and keeping warm, can help keep you and your loved ones safe until the storm passes. Once the blizzard subsides, the cleanup and recovery process will begin. A task that could take days or even weeks depending on the severity of the storm. Snow removal crews will work around the clock to clear streets and restore normalcy, but the impacts on transportation, businesses, and daily life may linger long after the last snowflake falls. Ultimately, This storm serves as a powerful reminder of nature's force and the importance of being prepared. Whether you're a lifelong resident or new to the region, taking these warnings seriously can help protect you, your family, and your community from the dangers of a rare and formidable blizzard. The nor'easter threatens to bring travel to a standstill across the Northeast. Major highways like I-95 may become impassable, and airports from New York to Boston will see widespread cancellations and delays. Motorists risk becoming stranded, while emergency services could be overwhelmed. Heavy, wet snow and high winds are likely to snap branches and down power lines, causing outages that may last for days. Residents should prepare with flashlights, batteries, and backup power sources. Coastal areas face additional threats from flooding and beach erosion as strong winds push Atlantic water ashore. Preparation and vigilance are essential to minimize the storm's impact. With the right precautions, communities can weather the storm and recover more quickly. As the storm hits, life across the region will grind to a halt, roads will be buried and visibility near zero, making travel nearly impossible and dangerous. Motorists caught in the storm risk being stranded, with emergency services stretched thin. Airports will be packed with stranded travelers facing cancellations and long delays. Power outages will leave many without heat or light, especially vulnerable populations. Community support will be vital, neighbors helping neighbors, sharing resources, and checking on those in need. Despite the hardships, the storm will reveal the resilience and unity of affected communities. Safety and survival remain the top priorities as everyone waits for the storm to pass. After the storm, a blast of cold air will freeze slush and standing water, creating hazardous ice on roads and sidewalks. Cleanup will be slow and difficult, with heavy wet snow complicating efforts for road crews and residents alike. Power outages may persist, making it tough for homes to retain heat in frigid conditions. Coastal communities will assess damage from flooding and erosion, while environmental impacts linger. Residents are urged to help clear sidewalks and check on neighbors, speeding recovery and ensuring safety. The recovery process will require cooperation from government and community members. Lessons learned from this storm will shape future preparedness and response. By working together, the region can emerge stronger and more resilient. This nor'easter is a stark reminder of nature's power and unpredictability. Safety and preparedness must remain the focus as the storm approaches. Stock up on essentials, secure property, and avoid unnecessary travel. Community support is crucial. Helping one another ensures everyone's safety. The lessons from this storm will guide future planning and response. Resilience and resourcefulness will help the Northeast weather this challenge. By prioritizing safety, residents can face the storm and whatever comes next.